Hello Ark survivors, we're back, yes, back on the Sanctuary, here with Marksimus. Yeah, today we want to do a resource run. We've been busy since the last episode. We're at 657, we're on day 3, and on level 79. We've populated our outposts with storage and crafting stations and whatnot. First things first. We've demolished the old raft and we've got a new raft over here. Yeah, the speedboat raft is a modded version. Voyager 1. Yes, we'll be using that quite a bit today. We've got our forge out here and we've got room to place others if we need it, and we will. We've moved our campfire just out here, so we're going to have better options for the future. Okay, so we've got more storage. We've got our preserving bins over here. We'll just take a look, see what we've got in here. We've got the meat and so forth in there, water and pestle, and we have our fruits and veggies to go in there, and maybe one or two other items until we get our proper fridges sorted out. We have our smithy and our Ozo craft workbench. We have a simple bed, which should have gone down a lot sooner. We have our storage here. We'll quickly go through. So we've got there stone, flint, wood, thatch, fibre, hide, silk, chitin and keratin, and then we've got the pelt at the end there. A couple of storage boxes here that's got our specimen implants. We've got like a temporary sort of drop-off box, keep things that have not got a storage cavity as yet. Things will change as we go along. We've not come across any human NPCs as yet, but we've got a no attack human NPC sign there, so they will leave the base alone. They won't attack. Tremendous amount of metal supplies over there. There's some in the water as well. A superb feature of this area. Before we go on a wander about with the raft, we're just going to check round here. Now this is resource with it as well. We've just got to be careful of that, because if we get it too many times we'll pass out and then we're vulnerable. Yeah, we can collect quite a few resources from these bags, so we'll be doing that with quite a few creatures. Now, let's just have a look here, see what we do have. Right, we've got some footwear. First time we've had footwear since we started. Yes, and once we get the recycler up and running, we can recycle a lot of the stuff we're going to be collecting. The recycler is a mod and it's a complete game changer. But we need to be a lot more advanced before we can start running that thing. Yes, we won't spend too much time around here. We just thought we'd have a little look. And this is all part of resource collecting. Hide, meat. Dillo's got webbed. Never seen that before. It's another one. Oh, there it is. Yes, we're going to get that. We're getting chitin, you see. So that's the, well, obviously the meat and so forth. But and sometimes they drop the bag, so that's going to be a benefit for the future. And the experience points go up. Yes, there's a lot in there, but we're not going to be strong enough to take all those lot on. And put it on weight, and that gives us level 80. If I remember right, I think that gives us access now to all the supply drops. Level 80 and above. Now there is a resource that we require, and we require it immediately, and that's crystal. The lack of crystal is holding us up in quite a big way. Fortunately, there's no crystal within the immediate area of our outpost, but it's not too far away. We've got a good amount of oil here. We'll collect a little bit. I'm not going to grab too much of it, because there are other places we're going to be able to get oil as well. And we've got to watch our weight, and we would really require crystal. Yeah, so we don't want to get to where we're going and can't pick the crystal up because we're getting encumbered. Right, at the end of this pathway is where we're going to find some crystal. We're going to go through here because I think there's a rune in here somewhere. Yeah, our water's dropping pretty quick with this running about. We may have to collect some berries. That should keep us going a little bit. But what we do need really is a canteen. But we'll get there in the end. We've got some ants coming at us. Flying ants. Oh, here they come. Oh, more raw meat and more kiting. Yep, we're in dire straits here. Our water's gone right down. I'll grab a few berries, then we'll collect that rune. Don't know if this is going to be enough though. Right, let's have a look. Oh gosh, we ain't got many berries. The berries may sustain us for a bit longer. I've got a hut over there, but we're going to look at this rune. Yes, we've got our second rune. Level up as well, and we've got 500 weight now, carrying ability, and up to level 81. Oh, we're going to have to be careful here. We're going to have to walk about rather than run about, but we'll grab some berries anyway. Probably make a jar with getting crystals, but I'm going to probably wait until we can craft a proper canteen. Yeah, in previous adventures I've had the tech canteen and you really don't need to worry about water with that thing. And it's actually good coming back to the beginning because you forget just how difficult and how grindy some of this can be at the beginning. But that changes. I thought I was going to be able to sneak around the saber-tooth from that side, but no, they're in them woods there, just being cautious. They're not the strongest of creatures, so we shouldn't be too bad with those. Well, it looks like we might. Yes, we're going to find out now, that's for sure. That was a bit. Look, let's get past that. That was taking some health off us. We lost a quarter on that. Yeah, so we're desperate for some proper armour. We've only got this cloth clothing, which, to be honest, is all intentional. Because as we go through the, oh gosh, we're all dehydrated, but we're not in the immediate danger of death, or maybe we are. Sorted. Oh no, we've had it. We did that on purpose, yeah. We need water. It's true. Yeah. Gosh, so pleased I got this simple bed put down. Otherwise we'd have been spawning back on Redwood North Beach. Our first respawn in our outpost. One of many, no doubt. We were so close to that crystal as well. I could smell it. Yeah. Things do get easier as you get through the game. I mean, this is partly dramatised, I have to admit. But it does do a good reflection of what the game, you know, well, obviously you can see what's happening. But sometimes I do know what I'm walking into. I say it depicts on the reality of the circumstances that can occur. No, the game can throw some stuff at you you just do not expect. Oh, here he comes up. I was going to get by that one. Well, I didn't think that was ever going to go down. I think these are so easy to take on, these creatures. Well, they are when you're on level 160 and you got all the tech stuff and advanced stuff. Yes, our health is slowly going up and dwelling on purpose. We've got that level up as well, haven't we? Now, what are we going to go for on this one? We're going to go for health. I'm going to start getting the health up. Probably get to about 300 on that. I really don't go much more than that because you got so many things that can protect you, you know, armour-wise and what have you. And then good weapons. Yeah, you can get fooled into putting lots of unnecessary points on your health. But that's my own personal opinion. Yeah, I play with my brother a lot, and his preference is crafting speed. Mine is weight. Well, we're all different. Getting impatient. We've still got a quarter of our health or just under to go, so we're going to go for it and get our specimen implant. Oh, yeah, he's on his way. Right, let's take this thing out. We ran into an instant or a no. Well, we've got no Explorer note buff, so that must have been one of the ones that we've already collected. So I made a brand new character. But the data transfer from the Explorer notes, and I transfer from Eve, and I've got several characters, but from Eve to Marksimus, which is very odd. Goodness me, what we got going on here? There's that saber-tooth there. Oh, he's coming over. He must be weak. Should be able to take it on. I don't believe it. Same saber-tooth. Level 105. Okay, we're giving up. It's not been total waste of time. We've got some hide and other resources. Plus it was quite entertaining. Well, for me. Quite enjoyed it actually. Now there is another place that I know that there's crystal. Well, I should do because I made the map. But honestly it's so different when you're actually playing it for real. Up to now I'm really quite pleased about it. Well, enjoying it so far. Yeah, the location of the crystal is just a little boat ride away. So it ain't too far. What's going on? I'm sure we can get through it. I've done in previous adventures. We have a bit of a struggle, but we've got through. On the way, we might be lucky. Yes, we are going to be lucky. Well, hopefully we are. With a supply drop just round here. Okay, let's see what we have in here. Oh, superb. We've got some higher level flak leggings. And that is going to make such a difference. We also got that blueprint for the laser attachment. Not useful at all. Yeah, the yellow drops are usually pretty good. Sometimes they're not so good. The red ones are supposed to be the best, but they're rubbish. I don't get anything good from a red loot drop. I'll just check the beaches, make sure there ain't nothing nasty. We want more or less be directly in front of us. And there's a mountain and there's some of the same type of crystal on that mountain. But it's very likely to be very dangerous. Yes, and picking up these flat leggings, it's just one item, but it's going to make such a difference. Well, I'm excited here. We have another yellow loot drop. Hopefully we'll have something as good as the last yellow loot drop. Well, there's the crystal. And there's what's that? Argentine, not more saber-tooths. Mind you, we may fare a bit better without the flak leggings. We've got a rune over there, and a few minutes before the supply drop comes down. So we'll go and have a look at that. Look at that, we've got some crystal. I don't believe it, we've just bumped into some crystal. Yeah, anyway, we'll get the rune. What's this, number 3? Oh, another level up. Gosh, we're getting some good level ups here. I'll have a look at that actually, see what we can put it on. I really want to put it on weight, but yeah, we're going to get our health up a bit more. We do need more weight, especially with this sort of thing like crystal. But the sensible thing is to go for the health, well, at least until we get to 300. Huh, no saber-tooths, what's going on? Right, let's get, come on, for crying out loud, what's the matter with you? Yes, I'll be interested to see just how much crystal we did get there. 164. That's it, another one on the health. We're now on level 84. And back to the loot drop. Oh, the anticipation is intoxicating. We better watch out, make sure there ain't no saber-tooths about. No. Oh, it's a little disappointing. Yeah, back to reality. Yeah, we're carrying quite a bit of weight, so we'll go and drop this off and then we'll go back up to that mountain. And I'm quite pleased with the amount of crystal that we do have. If we can get a lot more, we're going to need quite a bit of it actually. Yes, the best thing so far is the tech leggings, but I'm not going to go on about it much now. Give ourselves a drink and wander back into the forest and through up to the mountain. Yes, it looks like it's quite a daunting task, depending on what creatures are actually on the mountain. Yeah, I've been playing this game for over a few years. You can go to a place, say like that mountain, and think, oh, nothing here. Let's get the crystal, and then wander away. And then there's another time you'll go back to it and you get slaughtered. So it is random. In fact, I'm quite surprised we've not been attacked already. Oh, we'll take the good fortune when we get it. So what have we got? Nothing? How odd is that? Well, I hope it isn't the case, because I've had some non-spawners since the updated editor because of the Aquatica thing. A lot of containers were set to 0, the dino containers, and that only started happening since the Aquatica update of the editor. All fixable, but it's just time consuming having to go over it over and over it again. Yes, it's also taking now 10 hours to cook and upload this map after an update of the map itself, not the editor. Ah, there's a human NPC up on the top of that mountain there. We'll have to keep an eye out, but we'll grab this crystal. Look, there's more crystal down there, different sort. Well, we're going to get as much as we can, are restricted by our weight carrying ability, obviously. Oh, you're kidding me. We've got dire wolves up there. They make the saber-tooth look like pussycats. Oh, they're threatening. We'll grab a little bit more, but our weight's right up, and we'll get one more as well. Yeah, we're at maximum. We can't get anything else now because we're encumbered. We certainly don't want to get any hassle now. What's that up there? Got an Argy up there. Well, it was quiet coming up here, but that's not to say it's going to be quiet going back, but let's hope. Oh, that took some time. Yeah, we was pretty lucky there that we didn't get attacked, but we got a good amount of crystal. Excellent from Sarko there. I think we'll get involved with that. One good thing about what we're doing here with this resource collecting thing, we're getting to see a bit of the map, and most people go for a fly and then fly around. You miss so much by doing that. That flyers are very useful in the later game. There's no creatures about. We're going to get some meat here. We'll grab these. But there's another special resource that we want to get to. We've got keratin, raw meat, spoiled meat, some prime meat. Alright, thought that was something nasty, but no, we're looking good. Keratin, spoiled meat, raw meat, chitin, and element shard. Yes, we'll put that straight into the preserving bin. Alright, drop them in. We'll lose some of it before we get back, but we'll preserve quite a bit of it. It'll be interesting to see what we have collected once we've finished our run. Right, we're heading towards a small lake. That's at the end of this area here, where we'll have some beaver dams, which contain cement paste, as well as quite a bit of wood. Yeah, some rare flowers and some pearls. There's an anchor over there. Oh, be a high level. Mind you, we got no taming facilities or anything for the taming process. Yeah, so please be low level. Yeah, it's only level 20. Well, onto the lake and the beavers. Right. I'm surprised that we haven't seen any yet. What, no? Oh yes, there's some beavers here. We want the beaver dams. I haven't seen any yet. Now that's strange. Yeah, we're on our third day. There's never been a time that beaver dams have not spawned in here. I'm checking the water, because sometimes they can spawn in here. Got in here harvestable coral. We got some nasty piranhas. There's some fish. Yeah. That's unusual. They've swum away. No beaver dam. Yeah, we've got some honey over here. We'll take a little bit of it because it'll go to waste, that's for sure. Yeah, you just need a pick. And then just a couple of whacks. Get stone from that and honey, and then the honeycomb you get rare fails as well as honey. I'm a little concerned that we haven't got any beaver dams here. I've been playing around with this map for what, it'll be 4 years next March 2026. So this has been here, what, different versions of it, landscape wise. So definitely over 3 years. I've never seen a beaver dam spawn failure in this area. I have had beaver dam spawning failures in other areas, but not here. Yeah, it's just a little concerning. I'm going to have to check that out in the editor. So we've collected some wood. Now one of the things that we can do is also check the other servers and see if they're at fault concerning the beaver dams. Okay, so that's cleared a little bit of that there, because obviously the weight, just harvested that little bit on the way out. Ah, looks like some more hide and meat. Well, we'll go and sort that little fella out. Yeah, easy peasy. Yeah, we've hardly got a scratch. Okay, any more? We've got quite a bit of weight, so we'll need to remove the contents of our inventory. Ooh, we've got the supply drop coming down. Purple one. Oh, anyway, let's get this sorted out. We're going to be able to pick anything else up. And we've got a few bits, not that much though, really, considering the time we've been out. Actually, we've got to level up. Ah, we'll consume one of the honey. We're on level 84. We're now about to go on to level 85. Ah, there's something I want to do. This is one of the reasons we wanted crystal. Awesome spyglass. Now this is going to help us out big time. Let's have a look. Oh, we haven't got enough fibre. Yeah, the drop isn't come down yet, so we'll look for some fibre. There doesn't appear to be any in the immediate area. Here we are. We use the sickle and we'll get playing. We don't need a lot. We just want a bit to get this awesome spyglass made. Ah, the drop's down to double, so we should get something decent from here. Blueprint, Gilly leggings, 357, that ain't so bad. Yeah, Gilly is very useful in various circumstances. Right, we should now be able to craft our awesome spyglass. I could never do a top 10 mods thing. Yes, it would have to be more like a top 50. There's so many good mods. 27 of them are listed in the intro, including the awesome spyglass. I usually have that in slot 7. And all I can say about that, awesome. We can continue on because we've got one or two very interesting areas that I want to get to with some essential resource and items hopefully. But first, a bit of a tip when it comes to harvesting wood. The redwood trees give you a bigger yield of wood than any of the other trees. 274 wood from one tree. Well, we're encumbered again, but we've managed to collect quite a bit of wood, and without any hassle. Yeah. Good job, he's a strong fella, isn't it? So we've got over 800 wood there, a bit of thatch as well. Yeah, that's boosted our items in our box there. What I'll do is we'll go along the river, and we'll cut out the bits that not much happening in. It's going to be a long enough video as it is. We do want to get to see some of the areas that we're travelling through. And we've got some more over. We'll go and have a quick look at this. We'll collect this oil here and we'll just see if there's anything else within the area. But we definitely want some oil for some up and coming projects. Yeah, we want to be making some gasoline, important component that we require. Now there is a creature that I can't get to spawn in, which we usually spawn in the redwood there, and that's the Dinopithecus. But we're going to be looking how we can spawn different things in using the simple spawner in the future. You know, for some reason the Dinopithecus spawns in as raptors. Well, we've got some metal here. We'll grab some of that and start getting some of this stuff collected in earnest. I don't know what it is with this raft. I've not had it on other adventures. We keep getting this like rubber banding effect. A nice amount of metal on there. Yeah, I'm going to carry on because there's some interesting areas up ahead. Yeah. Well, there's one or two things that I've noticed that They're not quite right, and you probably wouldn't notice them. So I'll have to have a look in the editor, and I might have to do a little update. Nothing critical at the moment, so I may just leave it for a few more episodes just to see if there is anything else, and then I can do them all at the same time. Yeah, but after the editor updates, there's been a lot of repairs. There's been so much of it. There's a load of updates, repairs and cleanups, a lot being creative, and all that does is interfere with that process. Ah, here we go. Now this is going to be a future outpost. This is a very interesting area indeed. Obviously you've got the wood yield from the redwood trees, but for the main reason is the orbital drops. There's 2 of them in the area. Actually there's a third one a bit further away, but the 2 here can give some excellent high level items in the drops. Not always, but it's definitely worth having a base here for that alone. But we're going to have to be a little careful because there's some swamp creatures about. There's one over there, look, caprisuchus and piranhas. Should be a blue one over there. We've got the purple one as well. Now the unique thing about these orbital drops here, they come down in pairs. Basically you'll collect it and you wait just a few seconds, or a minute or so, and then it'll respawn back in the same orbital drop, and you collect that, and then it's a while before the next one's come in. So you can time it. Well, we'll see what's what, because we've got something over here. Yeah, some free resource, but we've got to be careful of that dire bear. You don't like his base being invaded. Raw meat and kiting. Oh, here we go. More kiting. Watch out for the bear. Right, let's get this one over here. Hopefully we can collect it all. Kiting and raw meat. Yeah, and the dragonflies will be the same. Kiting and raw meat. Yeah, pretty excited about this. Oh, miner's helmet. A couple of other bits and pieces. Some excellent recyclable items in that lot. Now if we wait a minute or two, that's going to respawn back in, but we've got that blue one down there, so we'll go and get that one. Yes, and when we get back that'll be respawned in, and we'll get some more goodies. Yeah, the only thing is with it though, you might get like 50 stone foundations or something heavy, and you're going to have to drop them off first. Whoa, some more free resource here, and potentially Titan boa trophy. Yes, we have it. The Titan boa venom. It's a trophy. Fabulous stuff. Yes, there's not 100% chance that you'll get a Titan boa venom. Well, I found if there's 4 of them together, only one will produce the venom, for the most part anyway. Oh, what we got here? Ooh, Black Pearl's got some clay and propellant, yeah, a couple of other bits. I was going to hang about and see if that comes back in, but our weight is a little bit naughty. Level 86, and we've now got our 300 health. Right, we need to go back and drop this lot off. There's no time limit on these things either, not like the supply drops. These are orbital drops, so there is a difference on how they behave. Oh well, what have we got over there? Yes, it looks like hide and meat. Yes, it's unusual to find a dead caprisuchus. They have a pain in the backside there. Right, let's get this lot dropped off while it's still quiet. Yeah, they know we've got flak leggings on, so they're scared of us. What got soiled flat leggings now. Now we've got these piranhas after them. Goodness me, invasion of the piranha fish. Yeah. Is that it? At last! Gosh, there's an onslaught of them. There's another one under the raft. Well, we've got a bit more now to put into the preserving bin. I'll drop these all off. It's a good job we've got our miner's helmet, because it started raining. We're not going to go back to those orbital drops at the present time. There's a couple more places we want to visit. Whoa, we've got an elite dragon there. We're not using these spyglass. I've been a thing and never used it, which is very useful for the coordinates. Oops, hit the wrong button there. It's only a level 5. My brother's got a top 10 list of mods, and all 10 of them are that thing. He loves that mod. Yes, more on that thing in the future. Here's a place we want to be at. I want to test out the beaver dams. Now this was an area that did have problems with it not spawning in beaver dams for some reason, so I've put a different sort in. I want to check to make sure they're spawned in, and they have done, because I can see the beavers are here, and we want some cement paste, so we're going to have a battle on our hands, I think, providing everything's working okay. Yeah, it's not looking good because there's a lot of these beavers about, and they do not like you touching those beaver dams. No, personally I think that's selfish. Yeah, they should share. I've got one or two of these dotted about the Sanctuary, and I'm hoping these are still working properly. They've been working. Well, in other adventures they have. And we'll go over there. Oh yes, alright. Nothing dangerous. Alright, we're going to have to be quick here. Look at all the wood. Right, let's grab what we can. We're going to get attacked in a minute, that's for sure. We'll grab what we can without getting encumbered. Here they come. I don't believe it. There must be a million of them. I don't exaggerate. What are you talking about? Let's try and get on the boat quickly. Oh, we can't get on it. Oh no! Boxes, we've got to get away from it. Oh, we're getting trapped! That's not a good move. Gosh, I can't believe our health is so high. The combination of the miner's helmet and the black leggings made a difference. Oh, that took some doing. Now we ain't got such high health levels, that's for sure. Gosh, one more beaver and we'd have been toast. Well, we got some resource from these things as well, and we'll collect the rest of that stuff in them beaver dams. Oh, why couldn't we get on? Oh, it was too far out. Right, we've got to go round. We'll go up from this side and do the drive thing. Come off. Oh gosh, the bed's nearly gone. We'll go forward, and we want to go back to those beaver dams and collect all the stuff that's in there. Luckily that was the box that was empty, but we're going to need to place a new box. Repairs required, the bed and the storage box here. Happy about the cement paste, got some pearls as well. Rare flowers and some rare mushrooms. Yes, hide, meat, plus the wood we've collected, plus the wood we're going to collect. Yeah, very good. Look at that. We're getting there now. Yeah. Pretty happy with that. We've still got some bits here, haven't we? We'll get rid of them. Right, we'll go to this other dam. We shouldn't get any problems now because there's no beavers about, I don't think. But we'll be cautious just in case. Oh, look at the cement paste we've got here. We're going to collect everything. So that was successful, but the one thing you must do is take everything out of the beaver dams. Otherwise they don't despawn. That means they won't respawn with fresh stuff in. Oh, we need to do some repairs, but just been looking at the amount of wood we've just collected. It's superb. Yeah, just from this area, but we're going to get these repaired now. Is it repairing? Yep, that's repairing. You can see the numbers going up. Yeah, we've done the box, haven't we? Yes, we've done that. It's all fully done now. We'll transfer those all back then. Just check and make sure. 660, yeah, 24 out of 12, 400. Oh, we've got a lot more, so we're actually now using our second box. Right, surprised there's no knarfs. There's usually a nasty or two about here. But we're going to take advantage and go and collect some oil. Yeah, it's been a pretty good run. We've got quite a few various resources we've obtained. Right, we've cleared that lot. Now we can collect some by hand, but we've got to be careful because we've got a baryonyx and a sarco over there. We'll grab a bit of it just to see that we can. We're heading to one of my favourite spots, or should I say my favourite orbital drop. So much so I even built a small base near it in one of my test scenarios. Although for the most part the items were normal, I did get some high level tech stuff. Yes, I did from this drop get some Ascendant, I think 2 of them, there was 2 of them together, Ascendant tech rifles, absolutely superb they were. I couldn't use them because they were blueprints and you have to have the tech replicator. But the fact that I got them, I was so pleased. Oh well, we ain't got no tech rifles or blueprints. A couple of manta saddles. Oh, we'll collect some sap and wait for that to respawn in. So, then sand. Oh, just see that spawn in. No, what we'll do, we're going to check it out first. I was going to drop the stuff off that we've got because we've got quite a bit of weight. Whoa! Oh, 478.3 long neck rifle blueprint, so we can make as many as those things as we want, but they're going to be expensive. Game changer when it comes to taming that thing. Ah, Marksimus cannot be more pleased. Right, we'll drop off the spoilables in here, and we're not taking that long neck rifle blueprint out of our inventory, no. We're not going to lose that to no lead sick thieves, that's for sure. Yeah, I've not mentioned the Death Inventory Keeper mod. Obviously, we've been respawning back with all their gear, and that's because of the mod. I just want to check on something here, because there's some high level Rexes in the area, so we'll probably leave that orbital drop there alone. Yep, they're about. There's a 365 there, Rex 365, and there's 1 or 2 really high level ones dotted about this map. Good luck getting that one with all his friends around him that are nasty. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with this raft. If it is the raft, the rubber banding is stopped. It'll stop for a while, then it'll start again. Yeah, we'll have to try different rafts and the motorboat in the future. Yeah, good thing of the speed of this raft is superb, and we outrun any lead sick thieves. Yeah, if I remember right, the motorboat does as well, but not the alpha lead sick thieves. I don't know what's going on here, can't get through. Well, we came through it, I know it was a struggle, but what's little anomaly. Well, let's try going back that way. This is the way we went out. It can't be because of the weight we're carrying, surely, in the boxes. Well, we just could not get that thing to get through that way. We'll go back again so we could go around. So we got the other raft over there. We've transferred stuff over. We're just trying it again. Now we've not got nothing on the raft. Now we went through this way, didn't we? Alright, we're going to demolish this because we've got the other stuff transferred over. This video's getting on a bit. Hello, what's happening here? Oh yeah, I've done this before. You have to just wait and eventually it sort of floats away from under you when you drop out. I should have remembered that and done it from the side. Never mind. Yeah, when it comes to this sort of thing, it's like the anomalies, like I can't get through there and this and that. I want to show them because then we may be able to find, if anybody else has the same situation, we may be able to find a way of overcoming the anomaly or problem we encounter. As far as the level here, I may have to go into the edit and just lower it slightly if we want that to be transversable, or put a bridge across and block it off. Don't know. I'll have to look at that in the editing. Well, I found that quite enjoyable, and not only that, we got some good resource here, as well as some really good items. Yes, that was only 1 box. What have we got in this one? Yeah, stones and flint, and heaps of wood. Unfortunately, it's not going to last long, no. Okay, well, we've got a few bits. Yes, Marksimus is going to be rather busy transferring that over into the various storage units. Job well done, really. Well, it's nearly 7 o'clock in the evening on day 3, and we're now on level 87. Yes, 2,305 engram points. Letting them build up so we can manage our items required in an efficient way when the time is right. Yep, well, we've got some decent resource. We got to see the map a bit, and we got some really nice items. Very happy indeed. And if you're still with us, thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Oh yes, yes indeed.